It's been some time since I've featured one of the true K brands on GotAUkulele. I'm glad to set that right today. Keep watching. Yes, welcome back. It's GotAUkulele review day, as ever, with a summary video review to go with the detailed written review linked below. As always, this site doesn't get paid for by the brands or the shops in order to keep the reviews impartial, so thanks so much to those who donate either through the Patreon each month or through PayPal. Some thank yous at the bottom there. And why not think about subscribing to this channel, and then you'll get notifications of when new stuff goes up. Yeah, anyway, K brands, so that's the Hawaiian made instruments. One of my first true serious ukuleles I bought from Southern Ukulele Store about 10 years ago, and it's this one. It's the Kanile'a K1T, and I absolutely adore it. It's a wonderful instrument. So it's a long time since I've never featured Kanile'a since then. They are based at Kaneohe Bay in Hawaii, where they make their instruments. The business was set up in about 98 by Joe and Kristen Souza, and now run by the family. Really nice family business. And making that full circle, because I got that from Southern Ukulele Store, they have loaned me this one, and it's an exclusive to them. This is the Kanile'a SUST Tenor, exclusive to the Southern Ukulele Store, so kind of another house brand for you, but made in the USA, in Hawaii, by the Kanile'a team, to specs that they agreed with the shop. And differs quite a bit because Kanile'a, like a lot of the K brands, make a lot of stuff out of solid koa, being a Hawaiian brand. There is no koa in this whatsoever, but it is all solid tone wood. So let's get into it. First of all, they specified an Alaskan rainbow cedar top. Now, I'd never seen Alaskan rainbow cedar before. The name rainbow, don't expect it to be brightly multicolored. That's not what it's getting at, but it's about the grain being more variable than regular cedar, so you get these different sort of stripes. There are little sort of pinkish purplish hues, I can't quite show you under this light, in there as well. It's really attractive. I like that a lot. And more solid wood on the two-piece sides and two-piece slightly curved back, which is made of South American mahogany. Now, I put a picture of this back up in that cheeky post that I put on social media, comparing it to the mahogany on the Harley Benton flamed mahogany, and a lot of people got this one wrong as well and thought it was a cheap ukulele. And I think that's because it's quite plain, and I suppose that's my only criticism really here, because there's nothing wrong with mahogany as a tone wood, but it's a lot of the browns here going on, and I think I would prefer something a bit more contrasting. It's nicely book matched, it's nice pieces of wood, clearly going to be good quality from Kanile'a. But you know what, brown on brown, I suppose that's all I really have to say on that. The bridge, typical Kanile'a style bridge, that's made of ebony, with ebony pins, I believe. Small, diminutive, not taking over the top too much. The saddle is made of new bone and is compensated on the top. That's really, really tidy. The whole thing is then finished in the traditional and famous Kanile'a UV gloss finish. So it's got a real sort of 1,000-yard stare mirror, thousand yard mirror finish. Basically, it's grain filled, it's sanded back, it's more coats are added, and then it's cooked in a UV oven to harden it. And they're famous for it because they're like mirrors. Absolutely wonderful finish. I can't find anything wrong with it. It's flawless. Inside, interesting, always tidy from Kanile'a, really thin back braces. The linings are notched. They may not look it, but you see they put the notching facing out on this one, out into the sides on this one, and you'll probably spot those holes in the bridges. That's because Kanile'a have their own patented True R bracing system on this. People think that's just about the holes in the braces. It isn't. The holes are there to reduce weight, but it's actually because the braces are attached in kind of 3 feet rather than glued all the way across, and that allows the wood to vibrate in more directions than a regular fully glued brace. Similar system on my original Kanile'a, and they've developed it over the years. It really works well on that one. The neck, I think like all Kanile'as, all one piece of wood. It's mahogany, it's in satin, which is nice. I love this sort of thin, swoopy heel to it, which I don't think my original has. No, it doesn't. It's quite different. And it tapers to a traditionally Hawaiian flattened profile, 38mm at the nut, 29 G to Ace, dead roomy. That's topped in dead dark, supremely dark, black, jet black, ebony. Sorry, something in the camera view. Jet black ebony fingerboard. That's in superb condition. You get 19 frets in total. They're quite chunky, fat, but they're low, and 14 to the body. Position dots at 3, 5, 7, 10, double at the 12th, one at the 15th. They're repeated on the side. If you look at them more closely, I don't think I can get you this focus. But basically what they are is sand taken from the Kanile'a Bay in Hawaii in a resin. So you've got a bit of Hawaii built into your instrument. I really like that. Beyond that, new bone saddle, set up wonderful as you'd expect. The usual Kanile'a logo on the ebony, I think, face glossed headstock. Again, that has more of the sand inlay in the K. I really like that. The tuners here, not sealed, open chrome gears, small black buttons. They used to use Grover tuners. These are actually marked Kanile'a, but they're indistinguishable from Grover tuners to me. These are my Grovers on the original. Same sort of quality of metalwork. Whether Grover make them for them, I don't know. That's really nice to see. The strings confuse me a little bit. There's a swing tag on here saying these are Aquilas. They don't look like Aquilas to me. These look like clear fluorocarbon. I could be wrong. Maybe the shop changed them, but you know, nah, strings, who cares? And you also get one of the nicest padded gig bags I think I've ever seen, branded as well, as you can see, with this lovely crushed velour interior and a neck support. This is a lovely bag. Great handle, great zips, great everything. Really, really like that. And the price for this is going to set you back £1,079 from the Kanile'a store, from the Southern Ukulele store rather. Yeah, serious amount of money. We're at top table stuff, aren't we? But actually, when putting that in perspective, to buy a K1 like that now will cost you more than this, and some of their more exotic models considerably more than 1,079. So it's actually quite. I think it's the cheapest way to get on the true Hawaiian Kanile'a, not the Islanders price point. That's pretty good. Direct from Southern Ukulele store, and they do ship internationally for those people who think that I only review UK instruments. This is made in USA. There we are. Let's have a look at it. It's pretty light, very light, wonderfully balanced, wonderfully put together. I've got no issues with it at all. I just think the brown, I think I prefer more contrast here, but that is purely a personal thing, subjective, aesthetics. Everything else is absolutely wonderfully put together, as I expected it would be. Let's have a tune up. These strings have been slipping and stretching quite a bit, so bear with me. We may have to tune up more than once. The volume is absolutely out of this world. Am I blowing that mic? Almost. The sustain, lovely. Shimmery, vibrating into my chest and my hand. Absolutely love the sound. I didn't know what to expect from it. Cedar's a woody tone. It's definitely got a bit of that to it. It's got an earthiness to it that I really like, but there's clarity there. The shimmer, it's got a real range. It's what you get from Koa, that sort of broad range of richness right across. That really impressed me. Really, really nice. Like my K1T though, I always think tenor Kanile'as are more pickers instruments. Because it's so comfortable to play. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, there's lots going on there. That's a really, really nice, rich tone. Really love it. Really love the sound of this instrument. Plays so well, plays itself. A broad sort of rich tone to it. Really not much I don't like about this instrument at all. I think it's an absolute cracker. The Kanile'a SUST tenor, all solid woods, Alaskan rainbow cedar top, mahogany back and sides, available exclusively from the Southern Ukulele Store. Typical Kanile'a quality, I think. Hard to give a bad score to a Kanile'a, isn't it, really? They're just one of the world's greatest ukulele brands. Kind of a non-review, if you like, because it was always going to be a good one. Absolutely wonderful. I am back next week. I don't know what's coming next. Booked up now till pretty much till Christmas, which is crazy. Stay safe, enjoy your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.